Now, everyone knows about Rome and Venice, but Italy's real charm these days hides in the underrated cities and the smaller towns that most of us skip for the popular ones. So in this video, I'm going to take you through 12 underrated places in the country that deserve way more attention than they're getting. Peaceful, authentic, and absolutely stunning for you to visit right now. So we start this video with the beautiful city of Turin. Now, I'm sure many of you have decided to go to Rome, Venice, or even Milan. But nestled at the foot of the Italian Alps, in the northwestern corner of the country, this city is one of the most captivating that you'll ever see. It may not be globally renowned compared to places like Rome, Milan, or Florence, but it also boasts a rich history, just like the others. And being the birthplace of Italy's first cinema, and home to iconic brands such as Fiat, and even the 1964 nasty invention Nutella by Italian company Ferrero. I'm not a fan actually. But you can wander through Turin's beautiful historic centre, and it showcases some wonderful architectural treasures, with Via Roma leading to Piazza Castello, considered the city's heart. So don't forget to stroll around Piazza Vittorio Veneto, as well as Gran Madre di Dio, which is one of Turin's most significant Catholic churches. But there are plenty of cafes to sample some delicious coffee. Do not miss out on Turin. Number 2, Tellaro. The snaking clifftop roads and a minuscule harbour that's protected Tellaro from the wave of tourism that has clearly swallowed other Ligurian seaside towns like Venezia and Portofino. This destination is a beautiful gem. You can see a mix of pastel-coloured buildings that cling to the sheer coast. And it provides that same cliff-hugging visual effect as some of the more busier destinations. The village is located on the Golfo dei Poeti, which is named for the icons and poets like Lord Byron and D.H. Lawrence, who used to come here just to seek inspiration away from the hordes in this Mediterranean haven. Number 3, Perugia. Now this hotspot is nestled in the heart of the Umbria region, and it sits atop a series of hills, offering some stunning views of the surrounding countryside. And another destination with a deep, rich history. So this is a place to explore, lots of walking, surrounded by picturesque landscapes, impressive Renaissance palaces. Now the highlight here is its Duomo, magnificent cathedral showcasing the city's centuries-old heritage. But beyond its historical charm, Perugia simply has that vibrant energy. You can feel it. Number 4 is Borgo Perini. So this destination is close to Palermo, and it's described as a small little Barcelona, and it's tucked away in western Sicily. A really nice place. Just take a walk through its flowery alleyways, its cobblestone streets, and you'll feel as if you're surrounded by, how can I put this, modernism of that Catalan artist, Antoni Gaudi. So this is a beautiful artistic village, a great place if you want to head to somewhere small, where you can admire painted walls, showcasing famous faces. And in the summer, the best time to visit would be early in the morning, before heading out to the beautiful beaches between Terrazini and Cinisi. Number 5. Forio d'Ischia. Now this is the largest and most populated of the 6 main towns on the island of Ischia, and it's set on the western coast. Now there are roughly 18,000 residents. Now if you want to head there directly via the ferry, then the connections are from Naples. So this is a favourite among the locals to the island, both for the beauty of its beaches and for its charming historic centre, the art shops and the small artisan boutiques. So obviously it's considered the cultural heart of the island, full of the workshops, and there are plenty of cultural events that are held here every summer. So that's probably a great time to go. Good for families, couples, anyone looking for that active holiday, especially with days at the beach, hot springs, walks, and plenty of excursions. So I think this is an ideal place for the summer. Number 6 takes us to Bevagna, a small village in the Umbria region. Now this destination offers that cozy and authentic experience compared to the crowds of nearby Assisi. Now don't get me wrong here. Let me just show you Assisi. It's a really beautiful place, and you can see how many people were roughly there. But let's get back to Bevagna. Its medieval charm is clear for all to see, especially in its simple stone buildings, the historic churches, and a very vibrant Piazza Silvestri. And that's where all the locals gather around. But the small village is also known for its annual medieval festival, where lots of people, especially the locals, recreate traditional crafts and cuisine, which will give you a little feel for the Middle Ages. So I think it's quite an inviting stop if you want to travel there, especially if you want something a little bit more peaceful than Assisi. But I can't tell you not to visit that place because it's just as good. But try this one. And now we're heading to an island, Anna Capri. And this is one of the 2 municipalities that make up the island of Capri. So it sits on the highest reaches of the island and was once connected to the port below via a long flight of stairs that still exists today, the 921 Venetian steps. So this is the more laid-back and less glamorous side of Capri, with a town centre that's thick with artisan workshops, plenty of picturesque tiny squares, and lots of stone-paved pedestrian walkways. So great for just walking around. Whereas Capri town is far more vibrant, the nightlife is super buzzing, and I would say Anacapri is ideal for those of you who prefer a more relaxed type of vibe, away from the tourist crowds, and I find it even more affordable with accommodation and food. Number 8. Lerici. Now this hotspot is located on the Ligurian coast and has that effortless Riviera charm without the hustle and bustle of those larger towns. So it's one of the most beautiful seaside villages in Liguria, a real jewel of the Gulf, and a village between poetry and the sea. You'll see houses painted in 1,000 shades of yellow, orange, and even red. There's a medieval castle that's built overlooking a hill. And you'll also find golden beaches and some beautiful waters. So if you go for a coastal walk, you'll see the sandy beaches along with the rocks and the small bays. And in fact, the coast hides many hidden bays and coves that sometimes can be reached by stairways. Number 9. Monte Lusari. Now this beautiful destination is nestled in the Julian Alps, and it's a unique pilgrimage site as well as a ski resort with incredible alpine views. Now this is a hilltop village, and it features a centuries-old sanctuary, drawing both hikers and pilgrims from around the world who are looking for peaceful ambience as well as the stunning panoramic views of Italy, Austria, and Slovenia. Now, as you can see here, this is the summer, and I think it's a great opportunity if you're looking for a destination that has a serene escape, alpine views, and plenty of character. So if by chance you're travelling to Florence and you want to go on a trip around Tuscany's hilltop towns, then make sure you pay a visit to Citadels. It's a fascinating medieval place right in the heart of Val d'Elsa. A medieval hamlet, smaller than a town or village, and it's without doubt one of the most charming towns in Tuscany. Its beauty lies in the ancient walls that surround it. The narrow, winding alleyways, the stone houses, the historic palaces, that all overlook the main streets. So you'll see that Citadels is a 2-story town with a perfectly preserved medieval centre. And I have to say, it's a great opportunity to see one of Italy's fascinating destinations. Now there's a juicy, quiet Tuscan town that you may not have heard of, and it's set between Florence and Siena. Most people drive past without even realise what they've missed. Colle di Val, and built across 3 levels: the old upper town, which is the part that you come for, narrow stone streets, hidden courtyards, and views that roll across the Elsa Valley. The town has a long history of glass making, and it's known as a city of crystals, producing pretty much almost all of Italy's finest crystal glassware. So it's such a nice little place where you can find small workshops, and I believe it's one of Tuscany's best kept secrets, and far less crowded than nearby San Gimignano. And finally, we're going to head deep into the heart of Sicily, far from the coast and the crowds. Sperlinga rises out of the rock itself. Now the houses seem carved from the same sandstone cliffs that they stand on, blending so perfectly into the hillside that you kind of almost don't see them until you're inside the village. And at the top sits the castle, a wonderful fortress that's literally hollowed out of the rock. And as you walk around, you see staircases, tunnels, and chambers that were all dug by hand, some even dating back to the Norman times. And from the highest point, the views stretch across the rolling hills, the olive groves, all quiet and endless. Now the name Sperlinga comes from the Greek word for cave, and you can still see why. Many of the homes were once cave dwellings, now restored, but it's still part of daily life. So for me, the best thing about this place is just walking around, seeing the very unique surroundings that you stand on. A village literally shaped by the land itself. I mean, let's face it, can't get better than this. And there you have it, folks. Let me know if you have visited one of these places and which is your favorite. For more videos, check out the playlist below, and I will see you all on the next one.